Saxon Math 7-6, Lesson 86. Our topic today is finding, whoops, I wrote the wrong word. Finding missing factors. Okay, just to remind you, factors are, this is multiplication, let me make it an X so it's easier for you to see. These are the factors in a multiplication problem. They're the two pieces that you multiply together, and the name of the answer is the product. Okay, we're going to be using those words a lot today, so let me just remind you, because everyone forgets what those words mean from time to time. Example 86.1, 5n equals 21. Okay, so we see here that this is multiplication. When we just put a letter and a number next to each other, that means multiply. All right, so I'm just going to make a note of that, because that's not something we haven't used that notation a lot. That is another way to say multiply. Okay, so we're multiplying 5 times some number that we don't know what it is, and it's going to equal 21. Okay, now, right off the top of my head, my brain starts sorting through multiplication tables to see if I know any 5 times anything equal 21. My brain immediately goes, oh, 5 times 4 equals 20. Close, but no cigar. 5 times 5 equals 25. Is in between those two. So I go, dang, we can't just know it. It's not a simple number. It's going to be a fraction. All right, so we can do it. But we can't do it in our heads. We have to work it out. Do you hear me, Joel? You can't do this one in your head. You have to work it out. So this time what we do is we look at these two numbers and we go, okay, if these multiply together to make 21, then we can divide both sides by 5 to get that answer. Do you see how I did that? And that means that the number that you multiply times 5 to get 21 is this ugly fraction. Let's see if it works. Let's do our original problem. 5 times 21 over 5, because we're saying that's equal to n. Let's see if it works. Oh, look, we can put that over 1. We can cancel those, and we get 21 over 1, which is the same as 21. So it works. Our answer checks. And the way we found it was by saying if these two multiply to get 21, then if we divide 21 by one of the factors, we'll get the other factor. Just like, going back to this example, if we didn't know that number, we could say, okay, 20 divided by 5, oh, and that's another way we could get that answer. This just happens to be a weird, creepy fraction number, so it looks more confusing. Let's try another one and see if it makes sense to you. 86.2. Now this time John has been tricky. He's written the numbers kind of in an opposite way. Oh, this is example 3. That's all right, I'll just do them out of order, but I'll fix that note. 45 equals 4x. Okay, 4 times some number equals 45. These are the factors, this is the product. Do we know in our heads 4 times something equals 45? Well, 4 times 10 equals 40. 4 times 11 equals 44. 4 times 12 equals 48. We want 45, so that's in between there. So it's not going to be a nice, simple, round number like these. It's going to be a weird fraction thingy. So we do what we did before. We take the two factors and we divide by the factor we know. This cancels. Now we have to do 45 divided by 4. Well, we know it goes in here once. Bring down the 5. It goes in there once. Bring down the 1. Now we can put in a decimal. No, John just stops right there. We've got a remainder of 1, and so we write that our answer is 11 1/4. That's a mixed number. You guys know I don't like mixed numbers, but in this case, that's a really nice answer. We'll stop right there. Okay? And here's example 86.2, which we skipped, right? We went out of order, but it's okay. 0.6m equals 0.048. Ay, 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 this one's got decimals, it's creepy. But it's the same thing. These two numbers multiply together. These are the factors. This is the product. So if we divide the product by the factor we do know, I show it on both sides just so that my brain knows it's doing the same thing. We'll talk more about why I did it that way later, but for now just realize that I'm dividing the product by the factor that I do know, and then that will tell me the missing factor. So now I have to do some long division. 0.048. Remember, this line says divided by. So this goes in the middle. 0.048 goes in the box. 0.6 out here. Oh, we've got some decimals to take care of. Jump him once. Go straight up. 6 goes into 4, not at all. 6 goes into 48 8 times. The 8 needs to go over the other 8 so that when I multiply, it lines up perfectly. Good. And then we have to put a 0 there to fill in. And if you'd like, you can put a 0 there. John does. I often don't. M equals 0.08 is the way I would write the answer. Yay, we got them all right. That's right. That's right. That's right. The way we find a missing factor is to divide the product by the factor we do know, and recognize that sometimes our answers are going to turn out to be a little crazy. Here's our homework. Practice, okay? So here we have two factors and a product and two factors and a product, the same all the way through. So our rule, our trick, is to take the product and divide it by the known factor, the one that we have as a number, not just a letter. Okay? That will help you find the missing factor. Let's put him in a puppy plug too. He's kind of part of it. All right? That is lesson 86. Again, if any of these problems is messing you up, have your mom send me a message that says JoJo needs help with practice problem C, lesson 86, and I will send you back a picture of a piece of paper with the problem worked out on it. Please ask for help if you need it. No math volcanoes. Please don't erupt. Life is too short. You don't need to put yourself through that much heartache. Okay, I'm done. Lesson 86 complete. Goodbye.